Thank you for popping in. I'm John Bloodsworth. Today I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've found here in the city. Definitely urban shopping, but has that kind of rustic look that I like, and I hope that you will too. Let's go do a little shopping. This is one of my favorite places to shop in San Antonio for oddities at Yeya's. Obviously, more stuff here that I could ever use, but today we're going to be looking for some things that maybe we can turn into planters to do some cool, say maybe a little bit industrial looking plantscapes. So let's go in and see what's here. All right, these might work. Some old pipe fittings. That might make a cool planter for something. Let's see what we can do with these. All right, let's keep looking.
How you doing? What's going on?
Doing well. Finding a couple of things here for
good.
some plantings.
Oh, perfect.
Mario Corman, this is the king of oddities. If it's something you need to find, he'll find it for you if he doesn't have it. Now I'm looking for some stuff like you to plant some plants in. Something unusual like this. So I think those would be kind of neat. So I'm gonna go maybe take a look inside.
Yeah, put it all together with you.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good to see you. All right, this is cool. Great little piece to do a planting in, moss it up maybe, good for drainage. Let's see, maybe, we'll definitely take this piece. Come shop Yeya's. I shop here all the time. I love it. Oh, whoa. Okay, so this little thing is very cool. Perfect. We'll marry those two together. We've got a planter. So we're back at the shop, and we've got some cool finds that came from Yeya's. And I think y'all remember some of these pieces. Very cool, just an old pipe fitting. We're going to take this and turn it into an urban planter. And actually we have a couple of them here. So what I'm going to do is I've got some wire. I've taken the wire, I've drawn a little square, cut it out. So I've got this little piece of wire, and because we have the hole in the bottom here, I'm going to take the wire and just insert it down inside, covering up that hole and pushing it in hard enough so now it's in there permanently. Taking a little bit of sphagnum moss that I've wet, placing it down in the bottom just to give it a place where our soil will not fall out. Taking just some good potting soil here that's been mixed up. Now, I'm going to take a bromeliad that's been in the greenhouse for quite a while. It has seen better days, but the beauty, as we know, that they put out these wonderful little pups on the side. So it's time to harvest one of these little pups. Nice. Take off some of the dead foliage that's here. And then take this piece, put it back down into the soil. Put a little bit more soil around it to hold it in place. Pack it in. There we go. And then I'm going to finish it off with a little bit more of the sphagnum moss, just to keep a little bit of the moisture, because the bromeliads like the moisture growing on the sides of trees in the tropics. We're going to retain as much of that moisture as we can. And it also just gives it a nice little finished out look. And there, simple. we've got a neat little planter that we picked up earlier today and created a little urban landscape. So we found a couple of items today while we were doing a little urban shopping that we're going to marry together to make into a container for a ponytail palm. This funky little metal piece of the cherubs holding what we have no idea what they used to hold, but we're taking this and this neat little piece that I found. Again, not quite sure what it used to be, but it's going to be a very, very cool place for our new plant. Now, that was pretty simple. I'm going to again take, and the wonderful thing about this, and the reason I picked it out, is because of all of the reticulation all around the piece that will allow it to drain easily. So normally I would fill this with sphagnum moss before I put my soil in, but because these are so close together, I don't think I'm going to have to do that this time. I'm just going to put the soil directly into the planter. I may put just a little bit again into the bottom just to make sure that we don't have everything coming out the bottom like that. Take some soil once again, put a nice generous amount in there, and then nice little ponytail palm, got the roots here with it, got a nice bit of root system here. I'm going to remove a little bit of the soil so I can place this down inside and center it in our new container. Again, taking some more soil, just generously placing it all around so we can get in there. Be sure and keep with the ponytail, the bulb exposed, and not bury it all into the ground or into your soil. Give it enough room there, a little bit more soil here. And then again, just to finish it out, you could certainly use anything. You could use pebbles, you could use any kind of moss. Again, because I've got it handy, I'm going to use some of the sphagnum moss that I have here just to finish off the top, give it a little finished look. Take it around the side here as well. And what's nice about this too is with the ponytail palm, it's a pretty dramatic looking plant and it's got a lot of spill to it. So with this piece being elevated, it gives it a really, really nice look. And how simple was that? There's nothing difficult about taking repurposed items, whether they're treasured items of yours or new finds like we just had today, putting them together, putting plants with them, and coming up with something that is definitely industrial and cool looking, but at the same time, you're taking things, repurposing, recycling, restoring, and adding your own beauty to your home. Thanks for joining me. I hope you'll come back and see me again when we'll go find some other urban finds in the city and turn them into something that will hopefully you'll enjoy in your home. Take care. If you like what you saw today and want to see more, like and subscribe.